You can grow either Bermuda or Fescue. That's what mainly grows around here because we hit the sub 30s, below 30s in the winter, get a little bit of rain, borderline drought this summer, or this winter / spring. And then once summer comes, we hit those 100-degree days, 107. We just hit 107 here on Sunday. Next week we're supposed to hit 105. So I think it's going to be kind of interesting to see how we kind of deal with fescue lawn care here in the Central Valley. What is going on, everybody? My name is Hayden with Costa Lawn Service. I've been wanting to make this video for quite a while now because we did that Bermuda lawn maintenance a couple months back, and it looks like you guys really enjoyed it. I think it's like almost my most viewed video, but it has the most watch time on that video. So I want to bring a video about fescue lawn care, particularly in the summer, because where I live, we're kind of in that transitional zone where you can grow either Bermuda or fescue. That's what mainly grows around here because we hit the sub 30s, below 30s in the winter, get a little bit of rain, borderline drought this summer, or this winter / spring. And then once summer comes, we hit those 100-degree days, 107. We just hit 107 here on Sunday. Next week we're supposed to hit 105. So I think it's going to be kind of interesting to see how we kind of deal with fescue lawn care here in the Central Valley. So stay tuned. So our lawn is sitting at about 4 inches right now. We mow at 3 inches, so we're going to take it down an inch, and we try to not break that 1/3 rule. So we're only taking, let me think, we're gonna go down an inch. That's only 25%, so we're not breaking that 1/3 rule, which you might be a little higher than 25% of that because, you know, there's bigger patches. But I'm going to show you guys both the front and the back to kind of give you guys a glimpse of what the fescue lawn's going through here in the summer heat. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so here is a look at what the lawn's kind of looking like. It's not looking too bad. The backyard has a lot of shade compared to the front, so we're not getting as much stress. We do have some stress going on right here. Got a little bit of the brown spot going on, but this is just due to that heat, you know what I mean? The heat over here is insane. I mean, we're starting to ramp up really quickly, and that's why we're getting a lot of stress. I mean, we do have irrigation, but we put on as much as we can, and it just still gets too hot for this fescue. So doing the best we can to keep it alive. Let's go take a look at the front yard. All right, guys, so here in the front yard, we got a little bit more stress than the backyard, just because the backyard gets a lot of shade by the tree back here. The front yard really doesn't get any shade, so we'll check that out. Got a little bit of the stress going on right here in the brown spot. And the kind of the overview, as you can see, there's a lot of dark green and light green, so we got a lot of coloration going on, different colors. The weed situation's not too bad in the front. Mainly in the front yard, we just have a little bit of dandelion. That's about it. But if you get them before that seed head pops up, you don't really have to worry about it. But let's get to mowing, guys. Let's get to mowing. All right guys, so you guys can definitely see that the front yard's a lot more stressed out than the backyard, and it's really, I mean, the amount of shade is just crazy, the differential in the shade. The backyard's getting a lot more shade from this Chinese pistache, and the front yard's getting like no shade at all. The backyard didn't come out too bad. When I was going around, I saw a couple more weeds. I saw a little bit of south thistle and a lot of spotted spurge. I saw that going around, but I mean, other than that, the backyard's not looking too bad. I would say it's not looking too bad for being in 100+ degree weather. Gonna go over the kind of what we've been doing to the lawn, and we'll get a little bit of edging footage as well. So stay tuned. Alright everybody, so I figured I'll give you guys a little rundown of what I've been using on the lawn. We started off in about the beginning of May, late April, and we did a 1 pound nitrogen application of 1616. So we ended up doing a pound of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Then come the beginning of June, that's when we started the application of the liquid humic and fulvic acid, and then we also put another pound of nitrogen with milorganite on there. And then come the end of June, even though I know you're not supposed to put down fertilizer on fescue lawns during the summer, but I kind of wanted to try to see what the heck would happen, especially on the backyard, because I feel like it's shaded and it can kind of take it. But I mean, it's kind of just an experiment. So the front yard, we put 0.2 of a pound of nitrogen of milorganite on the front, and then on the backyard we put 0.4 pounds of milorganite, or 0.4 pounds of nitrogen with milorganite on that backyard, along with that humic acid. So here you go, I'll show you guys what it looks like. Right here, oh shoot, we got that sun. Alright, so right here we have the milorganite. The milorganite is a, geez man, this sun's brutal, is a 6:4:0 ratio, and along with this root hume right here, it's supposed to increase the nutrient uptake, do a lot of other things. There's a good chart on Amazon that shows about this. But once I do run out of the liquid humic, I'm going to switch over to the humic DG, I believe it's called. It's by Anderson's. I'm also, once August comes, that's going to be the last application of milorganite, and then once September, kind of that fall season comes, I'm going to start hitting it with some PGF Complete, like Bear still uses, that you guys saw in that previous Bermuda video. So finished up this lawn, I'm going to head over to the other project lawn, kind of show you guys that one. That only takes 5 minutes to mow, so stay tuned everybody. All right guys, project lawn number 2. This is the one you guys see all the time. So Probably won't be anything new, but check it out, check it out. It's been 6 days since I've mowed it, and I mean, it goes like way past, you know, way past my fingers, so pretty insane. This one has had pretty much the same. I forgot to mention, so I want to reiterate this. That backyard at my house did not get triple 16. That's only had Milorganite and the humic and fulvic acid. The front yard though had that dose of triple 16 before we started the Milorganite and the humic and fulvic acid. So this one we actually reseeded in the springtime, right around Easter. So we did put some starter fertilizer on here. And then that's after that we started the Milorganite and the humic and fulvic applications. It's the same thing as the backyard as we're doing here because it's shaded and there's no signs of stress whatsoever. So I take that back. There's a little bit in the corners, but a little tiny bit. But we started off with 1 pound in June, and then July we put 0.4 pounds of nitrogen. So 1 pound of nitrogen in June, 0.4 pounds at the end of June, early July. That also came with the humic fulvic applications. I feel like I'm talking very fast about all this stuff, so if you guys have any questions, just comment down below and I can kind of reiterate anything. So let's get some mowing footage real quick. Hey, but real quick though, before we get mowing, check out this crepe myrtle. Boom, check that out. Taking out all the competition. No crepe myrtle. No crepe myrtle looks that good. All right, everybody, just wrapped up mowing that last project lawn. I do those two a little differently. I don't bag those two because what happens is if you don't bag them, and it's called nitrogen recycling, I believe is the proper term. I don't even know, but you cut that blade of grass off and reincorporate it back into the soil. And what it does is it kind of builds up that. It's almost like an organic fertilizer. You're just reincorporating that grass blade that's full of nitrogen because of that chlorophyll. You're reincorporating that into the soil. So it's overall more healthy for the lawn. So I just want to let you guys know that. But I think I'm going to kind of continue this. I don't know how often I'm going to do it, but I want to do like a fescue lawn maintenance and a Bermuda lawn maintenance because like I said, we can grow both here. So that's kind of when I want to pair up with Barstow, and then we'll pair up with the fescue. Because right as Barstow's lawn's going to go dormant, mine's going to be taken off. Give or take a little bit, obviously. But if you guys like this type of video, please leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. Also, subscribe. And if you guys have any questions whatsoever, drop them down below in the comments, and I will give you the best answer I can. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. See ya. Boom!